Hello hello and welcome to Side Session with Arriletha. The last
Hello.
time, I don't remember. Last time you guys went to steal, there were some towels being stolen, and what the hell did Arriletha do? Yeah, you can go ahead and recap if I don't. I had a yeah. Go on. What do you remember last time?
I spent the time while Philippus and etc. was stealing towels. I spent the time talking to the Crown's Guard and not the Crown's Guard. Shit. Talking to the guard and
Off the town.
trying to find out more about the Shadowbound curse and corruption that is happening among the town. I was with Unri at the time, and we killed a shadowbound beast. We discovered some more things about the
Corruption.
corruption. Yeah. Well, we also saved a corpse in the process.
And
A guard.
there was some bartering going on as well. So it's in the middle of the day, I guess. And especially now, it's relatively, I guess, it's like one o'clock, I guess. Still rather busy, but it's like hot outside. People are sticking to the shadow because the warm sun scorching them. You finish up your business with the merchant, and where do you go?
Mr. Yorkim.
You want to go to Yorkim?
Yingum.
Do you want to talk to Yingum, the merchant from the far off Connaught, the east?
That's right. I already talked to him a lot. I particularly wanted to talk to Zara, but
If you wish,
I don't
you can
think
rest.
Zara will talk to me during the day. So I would like to, personally, rest until then.
Oh, you want to be rested for your shift as well? Possibly.
Oh, I have the
The
nighttime shift as well with the card.
You do. So, if anyone asks any questions, your character will be sleeping. If there's any other sort of people wanting to do other things. So let's see here. You find yourself a comfortable spot to rest. Do you want to rest on the ship, or do you want to rest in a tavern?
Oh, I'll rest in the tavern.
Go into a
Mix it up a
nearby
bit.
tavern, where there's actually some of the crewmates also residing. It's like, welcome to this Dusty Dog Tavern. What can I do for you, friend? Oh, miss. Welcome. How may I be of service?
I was just here to inquire about one of your rooms.
One room. For how long?
Let's go for a week for now.
1 week. That will be 1 platinum coin. So 10 gold.
Fuck it. Yeah, okay. That seems fine. There you go.
Right. I will get the key for you. And he goes and receives a copper-looking key. I will show you to your room. And he leads you up a set of stairs. This one is a moderate-sized room with normal amenities. Well, welcome and enjoy your stay. And he gives you the key, and If you need anything, do not hesitate to ask. I will be down at the bar.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
And you enter a moderately sized bedroom with a wardrobe, some chests, and like a nightstand. You can put items. It's still relatively hot. There's also a bowl where you can that you can fill with water, clean yourself, like on the stand.
Yeah, I'm going to just clean myself up a little bit and try and get some rest and sleep. Doesn't have to be
Clean your
sleep if it's too
face
hot.
from the grime and dirt of this land. Some sand and stuff fall into the waters. You feel refreshed, and as you lie down to try and get some rest from the scorching rays of the sun. A lot of people, it's actually quite normal to sleep during the day, or like during the hot hours of the day around these parts, since it's a lot more manageable to be active in the shady, like more shaded hours of the clock, I suppose. So you take a rest, and you wake up feeling sweaty and a little dehydrated. The sun has started to approach, become more red in the sky, and you see a bit more activity outside. You hear a bit more people talking and walking around at this time, and you actually hear people talking down in the tavern and being merry.
Mm-hmm. Is it so what time is it now during the
You're not quite sure.
Is it dark? Or is it like afternoon?
It's past afternoon, you reckon. The sun is way past zenith. It's like they're all high or low.
Low.
It's still it's not. You haven't you didn't sleep that long, but it's still like way past noon at this point. Possibly like maybe 4 or 5. Feeling a little thirsty.
I guess I'll spend the rest of the time in the tavern, clean myself up from the sweat, cast create water, drink some water.
Drink water and you feel refreshed. Not the best water, but it'll do.
And I guess I just spend the time preparing myself to talk to Zara, because it's not every day you get to speak to a vampire.
No, yeah, that is very true. Very rare that you talk to vampires during the day. So
I'll wait until nighttime.
So you go down to the tavern and you spend the rest of the day talking to people. You can roll gather information if you want to pick up on any conversation or rumors. Like a roll diplomacy check. That's it.
Diplomacy. That's my forte.
Take a look here. Ah, yes. Let's see here. A red-haired dwarf tells you that
I hear the innkeeper's daughter's been missing for a long time. Actually, it was during the time a mercenary company passed through this town. Strange that.
And another individual, a woman with silver hair and light blue eyes, says,
Yeah, there's been lots of spiders recently gathering in the forests.
and a soldier, actually, also gives you some conversation. You know, there are still many undiscovered chambers in the catacombs below the city. Some rumored to contain treasure. Even. You know, this city was built on a way older city that we do not know. I personally don't know the name of, but I do hear rumors. Alright, so that's some of the rumors that you pick up during your stay, during your, waiting.
Okay, I'm just quickly writing this down, sir.
Let's see here. So, rumor. That's one of them.
Would that forest be the Lano Woods?
Possibly, yeah.
Hmm.
There we go. So that's the rumors. A lot of people seem to be packing up. Speaking of, damn it, I keep talking about water, now I'm getting thirsty.
There's a demo released for the Detroit Become Human game. And this guy, pretty much just threw himself in the building.
I return with plenty of water. Cast create water on the decanter. Right. So
Okay.
make your way to the dock. Oh wait, a final
I agree,
rumor.
sir. Oh, a final rumor.
Some people say there was a prince that walked through the city and into the palace district, accompanied by lots of bards.
Lots of bards. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And that prince may or may not be known as Ali. So you make your way to the docks, and it's a very quiet night, cold, and the air is actually feeling. You actually feel your breath fogging up as you breathe, as you exhale the air, almost like you can taste frost on the wind.
Hmm.
And you see from the sky snowflakes falling down.
Would I know it's not very common for snow in this area, or is it common?
Roll a knowledge geography. You haven't heard of snow falling in this area at this time of year? I mean, sure, it gets cold at night during the desert, but this is a little extreme, you think?
Hmm.
Now the mammoth is sad, probably.
Oh no.
No wool for mammoth when it's getting cold. But you have wool for you, so you can be warm if it gets cold. So you, yeah. You walk around the docks, feel the wind from the sea in your hair and on your face, the salt of the ocean, feel in the air. And as you walk the dock, you make your way to the boat. The few people there seems to be sleeping. And you walk the creaky boards of the ship and towards the dark hatch of the underneath the lower levels of the boat. It is very dark.
Hmm. I have dark vision, by the way.
It is very dark, but despite the fact, you see like the black and white image of the boat, and the hatch is there. Do you open it? What do you do?
This is the hatch with that Philippos showed me that Zara was inside, right?
Correct.
I knock on the hatch door. Hello? It's me, Arriletha.
Ooh, Ara who?
Philippos introduced us this morning.
Oh, yeah, it's you. Hi. I guess I'll get out. It's very cramped in here. I mean, it's actually not that bad.
And you see the hatch sort of like swing open.
Hi. Good morning. Oh, my.
Hello.
That's strange. Smells like snow.
Yeah, it seems to be snowing this evening.
It doesn't snow here. Must be some wizard throwing some spells or something. I don't know. Anyway, apologies for if I sounded a bit uncouth, but I don't take well to being socializing when I'm sleeping.
That's understandable. It was merely just an introduction, nothing more.
Yes. Well, by the way, how did you meet Philippos? Have you been adventuring together?
You could say that. Well, we were attacked by pirates, and we, in some circumstances, led us to be on an island together with a couple of other people as well. So we helped each other get off that island, and
that must
we
have
don't
been
seem to be too bad together.
That must have been some special circumstances then.
And she looks a bit, a little bit, how should I say, a bit of look of jealousy in her eyes.
Jealousy?
Yes.
Anyway, enough about you. What can you no, sorry. Enough about that, I guess. Tell me, what did you hope to learn from speaking to me this evening?
Well, I guess just about everything that you want to tell me, because I travel the lands in search of knowledge and other various things, magic items and trinkets, the less, because they're interesting to study and to learn about those sorts of things.
They are very interesting, in fact. How about we play a game? Show and tell, sort of. I tell you something, and then you tell me something. How does that sound?
Sure. Bartering system of knowledge. Sounds alright to me.
Now, you've told me that you're a scholar. I wonder, what's worthy of that sort of information? I guess I am very old. And I, too, know stuff.
Arriletha knows that she's a vampire, right? We did establish that.
Well, you know she doesn't take what is that noise in the background?
That's a bird. Shut up, bird.
Bird. Shut up, Kai. Kai.
Yeah, it's Kai, 100%.
All right. So,
I'll be magpies.
I mean, you have your suspicions, I guess. He seems to be, seeing perfectly fine in the dark.
I found a corpse with the vampire bite marks on it before.
Oh, did
She
you?
says she's very old.
Yeah, let's do that's out of character, okay.
Yeah, that was out of character. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, she doesn't look old, so that might be something. And she doesn't seem like she seems awfully friendly for a demon, or like very eccentric. I guess.
Not all demons have to be bad.
We're a blood-drinking demon. I mean,
So, I guess... Tell me, you like him? Filippo's, that is.
She sort of
I
looks-
respect his morals. And I think the cause that he's doing is what he's doing is for the children of this place is a relatively interesting but noble cause. And I don't think we've established that much of a friendship, but we're on mutual terms. So that's about it, really.
And she give you a scrutinizing look.
Okay.
And she gives you a smile.
Arriletha would just be standing there, with a blank, like, I guess, friendly, relaxed posture with a blank expression on her face.
So what is Arriletha thinking right now?
Well, just very curious about Zara.
Yeah.
Because he's my Filippo's. I found him first. Yeah.
Okay.
Never met anyone like that. And I'm not gonna let him, lose him to someone, someone else. No.
Can I make like a sense motive? I guess it'd be sense motive to determine what she actually means by that.
Yes.
Not that my sense motive is really good, but you know. Actually, it is.
Yeah, she seems to be crushing for Filippo's right now.
Crushing for Filippo's. Ah. Arriletha would I guess laugh a little bit under her breath.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on a second. Well, let's see here if she notices that. Oh no. She's okay. Let's see here.
Guess I'd have to make.
Make a stealth check. A stealth check. Make a stealth check. A stealth check.
I don't think it'd be stealth, but
I think it should be stealth. Because you're trying to be sneaky about not laughing.
I'm actually not being sneaky about it.
Okay, well, are you not
to my
gonna stealth?
No.
Well, she notices that you're giggling a little bit. Like,
And what are you laughing about?
Oh.
It's not that funny. No.
I don't know. I think I understand your motives quite clearly. That is all.
What do you mean by that?
And she crosses her arms a little bit and looks a little upset.
It's okay. You can pursue a relationship with anybody you so wish.
But no. I'm not pursuing
doesn't matter.
anything. You don't get it. You
That's not the impression I got.
And she
whatever. Anyway.
She got like blushing a little bit on her face.
yeah, and she a sunken face look sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop talking about this now.
Yes.
I want to
That'd
get
be a
my
very-
stuff and move them over here. You can come along if you want.
Okay, we can talk while we go over there if you want.
Yeah. Maybe talk about magic instead. Okay. So this snow is definitely not natural. At least, maybe... it could be magical, or it could not be. We don't know.
Would Arriletha know that the vision that she had, the snow lands vision that she had, would this maybe be part of it?
Oh, you clever girl. Maybe. I mean, it is possibility that there might be some climate change going on. You can discern, you can judge that as you wish.
Also, to keep in mind, that I have a ring of mind shielding on, so if she tries to, like, I guess, read my mind, I don't know if she can or not. She might be able to. I don't know what a psychic vampire can do. She can't. At least I don't think she can.
Well, would a spell like, I guess, detect thoughts work?
The wearer is continually immune to detect thoughts, discern lies, and any attempt to magically discern her alignment. Yeah.
Yeah, she totally tried to do that. By the way.
And she gets nothing from that.
Yeah. There's like the parrot bird in the background. That's the best bird.
Anyway.
We should have that bird with us during the session. Anyway, let's see here. So, she starts, like, looking deep in thought as he, like, walks the streets, like,
So... yeah, this whole beast thing that's been going on. I heard Philippe was talking about it, and the guard. You know, I might know something about that because there's been some weird stuff in the sewers, like.
Cool. Any information on that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, they've been coming on in and wrecking my stashes and my stuff.
Who have?
Yeah, those what's beasts as you call them? They've been coming in and ruining stuff, and there lots of them down there because it's dark. And they don't like light like me, actually, I guess. So that's a problem. Because they can still move around, I think, during the day. And I really have a really hard time doing that. I get really tired, like, immediately. I know when it's day. It's just a thing, I guess. And it's gonna be a problem, because they're gonna, I can't live down there anymore. That's why I have to, I thought this opportunity, and I was like, that's amazing. A new place where there's no, more people, I guess, being destructive. You're not gonna wreck my stuff, are you?
No. I would never dream of doing something like that.
Yeah. Your dreams don't, seem like that way anyway. Oh. Yeah.
What can you see about my dreams?
Your dreams are weird. I mean, there's a lot of dreams going on in the boat right now. Like, there's dreams of finding new places to live. Someone's dreaming to build, like, a family here, I guess. And yours are, like, all mumbled, like, it's like an amulet It's all like mixed up and weird.
Hmm.
And sometimes this stuff, like, even for me, that's confusing. Doesn't taste good either. Like, it doesn't smell good. Like, I can smell, taste and smell.
Tell me
they
a
go
little bit
hand in
more
hand.
about yourself.
I think I've told a lot about myself now. How about you tell me about yourself?
Well, if we're going to continue this barter exchange of knowledge, then what would you like to know?
How did your dreams get all messed up?
I think the easiest explanation for that is I was touched by a source of power about 7 years ago, and I gained a vast amount of knowledge and
Oh, you're
things
one of
like
them
that.
oracle types. I know you guys. I've read all about that sort of stuff. Yeah, that happens sometimes, and they're very valued by people for their invaluable knowledge. Interesting. We should be here now. This is
And you like see a sewer entrance again.
Now hold on. I think I see a patrol here. I might just quickly disappear, and you can take care of that, I guess.
And she disappears out of by a click of an. You hear a click and she disappears. Sort of like when she touches an amulet around her neck. And you see like two guards like walking past a walking out of a alleyway. There's like houses flanking each of them. You see the light of the torch illuminating the street below, and actually it's starting to become frost, and you see the breath upon their you see the smoke clouds coming from their breath, and you hear like the clinging of metal against metal as they like approach. You see one of them like shuddering, and it's like,
it's really cold out, isn't it?
Stop your complaining. It's only a bit of bad weather. That's never stopped us. It's like, hey, who goes there?
Oh, hello.
It's you. I know you. You were the
yes?
new one of those adventurers that the captain recruited, aren't you?
I'm just out here trying to see if I can find any more information about the shadow creatures.
That's good. We need to know as much as we can with these beasts. We can destroy them for good.
I thought so.
Do you need an escort? I can bring in some guards with.
No. I should be fine. I'm not going to do anything too dangerous. And if anything does happen, I will get out of there.
oh, yeah, that's not a lie. So they sort of like agree, like,
Yeah, well, I guess if you could say so. Yes, you were, ma'am.
she sort of like nods and moves on, and they move on to another set of alleyways, and you see them the lights sort of flickering away and disappearing. Now the scenery is now black and white in your dark vision. You see the entrance to the sewer going downwards into a set of steps.
Like, Hey,
I'm gonna
you coming?
go down into the steps. Yep.
And
Yes, I'm coming.
you see Zara sort of like appearing out of her invisibility.
Yeah, this is very handy when that sort of stuff. Ah.
Yeah, it's sort of like she waves her hand a bit, and the gate opens up.
Right. This way. Would you prefer a torch with you, or...
Oh, I can see in the dark. It's black and white for me, but I can see in the dark.
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
can see in the dark too.
I point out my elven ears.
Ah, yeah. Elf. Yeah.
I'm actually
Sad
I'm a half
story.
elf, but
Sad story that. Sad sort of business. Yeah. I don't judge.
humans do what humans do. Really?
I don't judge. Because A, I'm not human either. Anyway,
Yeah, so you walk down into the sewer, the darkness of the sewer, not hindering your vision, but you do enter a tunnel of you see like actually the water of the sewer has been like starting to freeze over a little bit. There's like a small layer of ice at this point. And, but you can stick to the like the upper sort of catwalk, I guess, where there's like a catwalk leading further into the sewer, where there's more like there's some bridges in some places that connects the different tunnels, and over the nasty muck below. So you can just go over a bridge and not have to walk through that. There's several different tunnels and metal gates along the walkway, along the tunnels of this sewer. Zara leads you into far into the tunnel.
like, yeah. So, the dark things, they tend to come out about now. But we should be fine if we are stealthy.
And she starts like noticeably moving a little less obnoxious, I guess.
I probably should have warned you. I'm not
Really?
very stealthy myself. No. It's alright, though.
Very well.
I have to roll it.
Roll stealth. Okay. Told you.
Really?
Yes.
Do you even hear yourself moving?
I
That sounds like
do.
an elephant charging through a, like, phalanx. It's just super loud. Just, might as well say, "Hey, bees, here we are."
And as she says
Sorry.
that, you hear like a low growl in the background.
Oh. So, hey, bees, here we are. Now you better stay away. Yeah, now stick to me. This should be fine, I think.
As she draws a rapier from her side. And you hear her actually howl like out, like call out a loud howl, and you hear in the distance a howl answering her. All right.
Hmm?
The children of the night. They're gonna arrive in 1d6 in 4 rounds. Let us go to a little bit of a. Let's go to a little bit of a map so we can a bit more. Yeah, I have one of those already prepared. So this sort of encounter maps. Here we go. I'm gonna use this one. But now Zara is here. There we go. Right, and what you see in the corridor is something out of a nightmare. It's this 4-legged monstrosity with tendrils and like mandibles in its mouth. Several rows of them, and it's got similar like corruption to the creature that you saw before.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you see.
Looks like something straight out of Bloodborne.
Possibly.
Oh.
Let us. So the creature gives out a blood-curdling, like shriek as its eyes starts glowing bright yellow, and charges. Let's roll for initiative.
I have an initiative of 5.
Oh.
My initiative is tied to my level, so.
Oh. Let's see here. Corrupted monstrosity. It's gonna roll. Firstly, I'm gonna roll Zara's. I'm gonna add you both into initiatives. You can just edit that. And her wolves are gonna appear soon. In 4 rounds, I guess. Let's see here. Initiative. Oh, very good. Let's see. Her initiative is actually rather high. Roll 1d20 plus 25. That's 25 initiative. And this monster. 1d20 plus 6. Oh. That's 23. Zara is going first. And let's see what she does. Let's see here. She is going. She charges it as she walks upside down on the ceiling and begins like approaching it.
Huh.
There we go. and she like falls down from the ceiling, and like with a swift movement, she like starts like going for the creature with her rapier. She's gonna roll for an attack, and this is technically a charge, so 20 plus. So yeah, rapier. Oh, there we go. That's a hit. Let's see here. So that's another additional. That's enough for damage. 1d4 plus 9. And an additional 1d6. Actually, that's a 15. Hold on. Let's roll to confirm that. It confirms the critical hit. So she crits with the rapier. And let's see here. That's a good start. So that's an additional how much? As a times. Oh god. So let me just double check a rapier real quick. The rapier, I think it's times 3. I think it's a times 3.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's
I'm
times
not
2.
sure about Pathfinder.
So there's additional.
Times 2.
It's an additional 1d6, 1d4, 1d4 plus. Yeah, it's an additional 1d4 plus 9. Is that a? Oh, is that an acid? Is it an acid burst? Let me check. Oh, just acid. Okay. So it deals 20 damage immediately. You see this creature, with seemingly a little surprised that this small creature thing is attacking it, and it staggers back a little bit from the sudden damage from this like tiny wasp in comparison to it.
Hmm.
And it's like, and it's gonna try and swoop at Zara. Only 20 plus. Oh god! She nimbly dodges out of the way and like jumps to the side. Let's see, and it's gonna try again. 13 minus 5, and again misses. Seemingly unable to hit this small, like target. Arriletha, what do you do?
I move closer towards the creature, and I will cast. Is this thing on 4 legs? Just like the picture?
It's on a. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs.
6 legs. Well, I'm just going to try and weaken it. Going to cast Doom on the creature. Has to make a will save.
Yeah, you're starting to think that Zara, like almost like dismissing these things as just pests. You're starting to see why, possibly. Fort. Let's see here. So how much was that?
It's DC 19 will.
plus. It seems to. Your spell going off, seemingly to no avail against this creature made of shadow and corruption. It's the spell fizzling upon contact. Zara is now going to perform a full round attack against this thing. Let's see here. This time... Oh, yes. Plus 18. And plus 13. Oh, that's a critical... Oh, that's a crit fail. Let's see here. Critical... Setback piercing. Let's see here. She drops her rapier on the ground.
Oh dear.
She drops her rapier on the ground, but instead goes in and like slams the creature with her arm. Let's see here. And now I'm gonna roll the damage for that. 1d3 plus 7. Almost like her arms almost seeming like steel, so striking this creature, and it's actually hear like its skin crack from the impact. And it's going to be an additional 1d6 acid. And it's going to have to roll a fortitude save or gets level drains. 1d20 plus 13. DC 19 was 8. No, it makes it. Corrupted Monstrosity's turn. It doesn't seem too keen on this entire encounter and withdraws from Zara. Well,
And you better run.
and she start like it picks up her rapier and like sheaths it.
The manners of these things. He's coming in and he's coming on in and attacking. Eh.
You're quite an impressive fighter.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be too far now, and you continue moving across the tunnels. Eventually you find yourself inside a bit of a den, I guess, of things. There's lots of trinkets and baubles hanging on different parts of this this shack, I guess, built of different some of planks and this is actually better ambience for this. And inside there's rusted cutlery and what appears to be a shrunken head as well. There's a lot of weird, seemingly junk to some.
Yeah, this is one of my stacks. People throw away such interesting things, but they don't even know about it. Now, I'm gonna I'ma need to move all this stuff to the boat, because that's way better than having to deal with all these vermin coming in and wrecking house. See, there's already been one in here. There's bite marks on the wood. I better clean us up. No time. Let's just grab one of the sacks from over there, and she points to like a pile of like burlap sacks that she's been collecting. Oddly enough, all of this stuff seems like rather organized. It's sort of like an organized chaos sort of thing going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, do you help out in this endeavor?
Oh yeah, I should probably mention some of the items might be cursed, so better watch for that. So I guess just hold out the bag and I'll put stuff in it. You can carry it. It should be fine, I think. Yeah, it should be fine. Probably. Yeah.
I can't carry that much, but I can help out, sure.
Nice.
And she starts like rummaging through all the stuff, and the bag like gets full in a matter of about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's a good like 30 pounds of stuff.
Oh my god.
She seems like completely like in the zone and like not paying attention to anything that you're doing. She's just concentrating on what she's doing at this very moment in time, almost obsessively so.
And this needs to be there.
And she like puts like stuff in smaller bags and like sorting it.
And
Like you see like smaller bags being dropped into the bag.
oh yeah, you're not strong. Okay, You know, I could dimension door the stuff so you don't have to carry it. Should save some time. Yeah, just put the stuff there and I start dimension dooring it 100 or 300 or so feet. Well, we'll have to carry it eventually. Yeah,
It'll be fine. Eventually, like there's like 5 bags on the ground full with stuff.
so you can carry all that, right?
And there's like the bags seem to like rather like Santa Claus bags, you know, very big.
I should be able to carry... I can't carry that much, but if we moved at a slow pace, I probably could.
Okay, good.
She seems to look at you as assuming that you're gonna carry all of it.
What?
Oh yeah, the wolf face! And you see actually about like a pack of wolves coming from the sewers into view.
Hi. Hey, do you want to help us carry stuff?
And she starts tying some of the bags to the wolves.
Do these look like normal wolves?
They look like wolves.
Just normal wolves? Okay.
There's also a bat sort of like chilling on her shoulder at this moment. She pats the bat.
Right, that should help.
And like you see like there's like 5 wolves like carrying bags on their back like huskies. You walk through the sewers with stuff. It's a merry band of mischief makers. You walking through the sewers.
So, hopefully we won't have to deal with any more interruptions like that creep from before. You know.
Hopefully not.
It's been interesting. You know? Talking, I guess. Yeah.
Still haven't learnt that much.
Maybe someday you'll learn more.
From you, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I am a rather guarded individual, I guess. I don't know what to think of you yet. Let me be frank. You're an interesting person, I must say.
With Arriletha, with all the information that Zara has given her, would Arriletha be able to determine, like, relatively be pretty much 100% sure that she is a vampire? Like a knowledge
I mean,
roll?
yeah, a low knowledge religion. She seems to have the common characteristics of one. She can summon wolves and, like, walk on ceilings. But this whole dream stuff doesn't seem like any vampire that you know. That seems like might be something else. Something that you cannot completely figure out at this moment in time. But perhaps with further studying, you could determine what exactly this creature is, or this individual. You make your way back to the boat, with wolves in tow. If someone were to see you right now, they would probably pose quite a bit of questions. A little girl telling wolves to march forward in the streets, with a bat on her shoulder, followed by a half-elf carrying a large sack on her back. A sight to behold, for sure. And as you make your way back, you start unloading the things down into the hold.
Well, maybe we should wake the others soon. I'm sure they'll be up for some more adventure eventually. And I think that's where we'll end this little side venture for the time being. This has been Dawn of Faelin, Arriletha's side story. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.